I keep giving bad people good ideas.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I feel like a fucking dumbass because I had this video ready to go, but then I fucking deleted the wrong photo and deleted all the audio recordings and some of the gameplay, but luckily I had the gameplay still because pretty much, I don't know what the fuck's up with Streamlabs, but it's pretty much recording the file in an MP4 file, which works perfectly with Sony Vegas, but for some reason it won't let me put it into Sony Vegas, so I have to render it through another fucking software, then put it into Sony Vegas. Kind of fucking annoying, isn't it? Yes. But I think it's some shit with Streamlabs or Sony Vegas, because whenever I render it into an MP4 file through the other editing software that's like free software I found on fucking Microsoft Store or whatever the fuck you want to call it, it works fine. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. But pretty much today's video, I want to make a little video, and I guess this would be a extension video of my Arc Raiders review video, but kind of not really looking more on the review side or like why you should buy it, but more on why this game is one of the best modern games to be released. Maybe, fuck it, I'ma say it, the best. I know I'll probably have people be like, well, what about Elden Ring? What about Rust? What about Counter-Strike? What about this game? And those games are fun. Those games are great. Dude, I have 1,700 hours on fucking Rust. Calculate my hours. I recently did it. It's like I had 1,743 hours or some shit. It calculates to like 72 days. I know, I luckily stopped playing the game. I don't play as much. Actually, I haven't really played it since like 2023. I feel like I'll hop on time like here and there to see what they put into the game. But I haven't liked the game in a long time. But again, like, I haven't felt a drive to really not like necessarily not no like the game, because nowadays kind of don't really have the time for that kind of shit. And even then, it's just like, even when I do have the time, I feel like I could be doing sometimes better shit. Not even just like, oh, gaming's a waste of time or whatever, but like, I don't know, during the day you do want to go out and try, like, enjoy the sunlight and shit like that. But yeah, no, pretty much I haven't really had a game that really made me want to stick with it, I would want to say, besides Arc Raiders. Like, Battlefield kind of did for a little while, and I felt like it did with a lot of people, but like, again, you see time and time again with a lot of fucking games nowadays, either those like three paths I've seen them do. And pretty much you could have a COD path where you release the game and it's total fucking slop, and you have a release that are kind of low numbers but still high numbers compared to a lot of game studios or games that have been released. But for COD, it's pretty low. They released the game and they had a player count of like 400,000 or some shit, and then it dropped to like, I think like right now it's averaging like 50,000. That's kind of where it was at from after launch. And Battlefield kind of had a better launch, had like 700,000. Its player base kind of stuck around for a bit, but now you go look at the player base and it's only like 70,000, 50,000. It's a bit more than COD, obviously, but it definitely had that like peak and then just died out completely. Well, not completely, but it definitely died out a lot. And with Arc Raiders, it released with like, a little bit lower than fucking Battlefield, more in like, COD's range. But again, Arc Raiders is as known as a series as Battlefield. Not to kind of like dick ride the fuck out of Arc Raiders, even though that's kind of what this whole fucking video is kind of about. But pretty much, they released the game with a player count of like 400,000, which is pretty good, especially for releasing a brand new game that no one's really heard about too much, or really, has had a past experience with. But pretty much, the player count now is 300,000. So they dipped a bit, but not much. Like, the player count stuck. And it's like, you see it with a lot of these games, they release complete slop, and no one likes it, no one sticks around. Or they release something that's kind of okay, but the slop falls through, everyone either, you know, the game ends up turning into complete dog shit, or they just don't add enough to really make people want to stick around, or maps and shit like in Battlefield are just kind of boring or not like the best as they can be, as we've seen in like previous Battlefields and shit. And again, they're gonna add more maps and stuff. And again, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm never gonna play Battlefield. Like again, I'm probably gonna play Battlefield again soon, and I definitely will never touch COD. But like again, I'm most likely gonna play Battlefield 6 or fucking Black Ops 7 or some shit. But again, with all creators, it's like that one game where I always want to just hop on and play. And it's just like for many reasons, I feel like the community is really good, and I like how they dice up the game too, and I'll kind of get into that. But the community at least is really good. Like again, if you get in peaceful like lobbies, it's really beneficial and really nice, and I'll kind of explain that. But if you could make it where you could get like peaceful lobbies and your solo lobbies, it's really nice because it allows you to get gear and allows you to level up your character without fucking just spawn dying. Because when you die and you don't extract, you don't get any XP, you don't get any loot, you're kind of fucked. So it's really important to extract, and you know, it's nice to, you know, get loot and shit. So it allows you to kind of learn the game, level up your character and shit, or you could kind of just say fucking be a piece of shit and kill everyone. But either way, this is why I jump into the other shit. Duos and trios is more like PvP. People are going to more want to kill you because, again, people are with their friends. They want to mess around. Or just simply, like, again, sometimes you're queued up with your friend. You might want to be more peaceful, but your friend wants to kill everything. So, again, your friend's actions play onto your shit, too. But what I kind of like that they did is they split it up. So instead of most games doing like a skill-based matchmaking, they said fuck that and did a honor system. So pretty much, if you don't kill people, you extract with people, you maybe just help, like, you know, give people stuff, or at least just don't kill them, you'll get in more lobbies where people won't want to kill people, and you'll be able to loot shit up, like I said, in the solo lobbies and shit. And it does apply to duos and trios, but again, duos and trios are more hostile lobbies and shit, so it's kind of rare to come by that. But again, you'll run into nice people and shit. But again, I really like that aspect that they split that up. So again, if you go and kill a whole bunch of people with your friend and duos and shit, and then hop in solos, you won't get into like hostile solo lobbies as long as you're not hostile in your solo lobbies. So you could go fuck around with your friend, then hop in a solo lobby and be with a whole bunch of chill people that don't want to kill you. Kind of re-gear up your stuff, maybe unlock some more stuff, and then go hop back in with your friend the next day or whatever and fuck around. So it's kind of nice how they kind of split that up, because again, you could be really good with your friend or kind of have a good system going, but then if you're playing solo, you're not as good in solo, or like you just don't want to be hostile, kind of like what I was saying. You kind of want to focus more on like ranking your guy up, getting loot and stuff. You could do that, and it's kind of nice, and it's kind of cool to see the little honor system play in effect, and kind of see it's almost like a test on everyone, and seeing like, you know, how people really like, you know, kind of would be in kind of a situation sort of like this, even though it's just like a video game or some stupid shit. Then let's get into like the PvE, PvP kind of loot and shit. I feel like trying to get good stuff in this game, they kind of make it perfect. Well, again, you need to get the key cards for rooms. You need to kind of maybe do certain shit, achieve a certain objectives to get shit, and it does feel worth it. Like you have to grind the game to get good shit. And it's not like they're just handing you, oh, free loot, oh, you just give us money, oh, here's this, or that. And I'll get into the microtransaction system. It's actually fucking peak. It's actually really good. But then, pretty much, with the robots and the Ark, whatever you want to call them, I feel like the fighting's pretty fair. Like, again, if you have good loot, you're going to fuck them up. But again, if you have pretty fair loot, the fights are pretty even. Again, if you miss your shots or you let them hit you or some shit, yeah, it's gonna fuck you up. And it's not like they'll just spoon feeding you fucking little free kills or kind of making it hella easy on you. But then again, they don't make the robots or the arc hella OP, or you have to run from them or only have hella good loot to fight them. You just kind of need to know what the words I'm trying to think of. You just need to know what you're doing and just not fuck up. Because if you fuck up, it's kind of like you could come back from it, but again, one fuck up could kind of lead you to your downfall. And that's what I kind of like about this game. And it kind of keeps you on your toes and shit. And with the microtransactions, again, you could buy skin packs if you want to and shit. It's not forced down your throat completely, and it's not the first thing you see when you launch a game. Like, thank God, it's like one of the only games nowadays that doesn't shove microtransactions down your fucking throat. But then also what's kind of cool is, like, say you want to only buy one skin, or you want to only buy one, like, backpack from a skin pack. You could select that item and only buy that and buy it from a discount instead of buying the whole skin pack for, like, $20, $15, whatever. And then what's also really nice is they made a whole, in the game, like most games kind of do this, but it's nice seeing all creators do it, and they do it in a way where you don't have to buy some battle pass. You don't have to buy this or that for this. You just play the game, and they have a lot of challenges. Like, games will say, oh, we have challenges that are free, that you can unlock the currency to buy skin packs with instead of using your money, and they'll only give you like 2 or 3 challenges or some shit. This game will give you a handful of challenges to where you can at least maybe not buy everything, but you could buy at least 1 or 2 skin packs from just doing challenges in the game or completing certain objectives, which again is fucking cool and just makes it a little bit more fair instead of, you know, having to fork your money over just to make your guy look cool or some shit. It just kind of makes it a little fair and shit like that. And like during the holidays, they gave away free money or like free little currency in the game to buy like skin packs and shit instead of you having to use your own money. I think it was like $5 worth. So you could buy like your own little like skin pack or a part of a skin pack or some shit, or save up your coins and then buy a whole skin pack, whatever. But I don't know, I feel like with the microtransactions, they're not just trying to like shove the like microtransaction shit down your throat and just be like, give us your fucking money. Again, they want to make money. They want to have a little side hustle with the game and kind of, you know, obviously feed themselves, fucking make some extra money on the side, like I said. But then again, they're not shoving it down your throat. They're not fucking just making it the one thing they're focusing on. They're making sure they're focusing on the game itself, because the game itself is what's going to make them money. Again, if they don't have a good game, people aren't going to want to buy skin packs. But if they have a good game, the people that normally don't buy skin packs might be like, yeah, fuck it, this game is good, I do play a lot, fuck it, I'll do it for the one time. Or, you know, the people that buy that bullshit all the time will just eat this shit up because it's a good fucking game. So again, I can't wait to see what they have. Again, I know they have this like huge roadmap that I think is like 9 years long or something with all the updates in the game. I'm not too sure if they fully released that, or this is just he said, she said, or they released that they had this roadmap, but they didn't release the like details of it. I don't know, but I kind of been hearing that. And again, they obviously would have a roadmap, especially for a game like this. I just don't know how big or long that roadmap would be. But I've heard it's like 9 years. So again, hopefully this game's around in 9 years and it's still pumping and it still has hella good shit going on. And I can't wait to see what this game has to hold. And I've been just enjoying it so far. And it's like, again, like I said, that one game I can't put down right now. So I definitely would say if you haven't fucking played it, definitely you got to. And if you have played it, you understand what the fuck I'm saying. This game's fucking peak. But besides, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye, guys.